Clearly, there are a great many photographers in the world, and they're all incredibly talented. And if I was going to do it, I really needed to do something different. So I decided I would try something that was a little bit out of the box. And this involved doing a little research, trying to figure out what it is that I could do that would be unique to me, that would give me the opportunity to be successful. And I decided to go back to my roots. I've always loved bright colors. I've always loved movement and images. This seemed to be a direction to go in. And actually, when I was working on one of the last movies I did up in Toronto, I stumbled while I was taking a picture at night. And some of the images that came through from that were quite remarkable. And I noticed there was sort of a traveling light that I couldn't see with my eye, but I could, the camera picked it up. And I thought, if I could bottle this, maybe this would be a very interesting style of photography. I went from there and spent several months looking into how I could really make this work, focus on it and make it work as an art form. And eventually came through and I came up with this technique which I call Photo Luminism, which involves the manipulation of the camera and the lens during a long exposure. I spent quite a long time developing the technique, and over a period of time, obviously, it develops into something different. I kept coming up with new ideas for how to involve the camera, how to manipulate it differently and create different effects. The early work is very different from what we have now, and it's gone through a transition period over the last 5 years. And you can probably see that, actually. You can see how it has changed. I think when you start out being a photographer or a photographic artist, you always hope that people will like what you create. That's obviously the aim. There's nothing I would like more than for people to enjoy my work and to hang it on their walls and enjoy it for a long period of time.